Hi everybody, Stefan here from EDC Austria, and today I want to show you the very interesting Fenix TK35 light, the 2018 edition. Hi everybody, first as always, if you like this video and haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of my new videos. Now, as for the flashlight, this is a new 2018 version of this very well known and very popular flashlight, the TK35. This is a quite massive flashlight. If I compare it to another flashlight that uses the same batteries, you see there's quite a bit of size difference. And there's also another version of this that's named the Ultimate Edition. And the difference is this has 1300 lumens and the Ultimate Edition has 3200 lumens, although it's not 3 times as bright. This is mainly a searchlight for the outdoors, because even though the Ultimate Edition has 2.5 times the output, the main peak intensity of this light is still stronger. That means it has 57,600 candela at its peak intensity, and the light will reach about 480 meters, which is about the same in yards, so almost a third of a mile. And this can be accomplished by a very strong light. You have here a dual battery pack that has two 18650s from Fenix inside it, although you have to order the Fenix batteries with it. They don't come automatically in the pack, or you find a good combi pack. And here you have a micro USB input so that you can recharge it with the batteries still in the pack and don't need to take it out of them and carry a charger too. With this you can also check the charging levels of your light, and when it's like this and hits constant green, that means it's very full, and if it's green blinking, then that means it's still more than sufficient. If it's constant red, you might be thinking of recharging, and when it's blinking red, then it's really time to recharge. Oh, I left it on. You have two buttons on the tail. One is instant access to strobe, which is always great, and one is the power button. You can either press it fully and have the light in constant on, or just press it a bit and have momentary on. And then you can either press this button for a short period of time and switch through the modes, or you keep it pressed and it goes into strobe, and then if you press again it goes into SOS mode. You have 5 brightness levels, which I'll show you now. We have 10 lumen for 235 hours, then we have low with 50 lumens for 68 hours. Now we are in medium with 150 lumens for 21 hours and 30 minutes. Now 500 lumens for 5 hours and 45 minutes. And now in turbo with 1300 lumens for 3 hours and 10 minutes. It does actually step down when it gets too hot, but then it gradually goes back up. And here you can already see that you have a bit of a smaller focal point, as it's customary with a searchlight, because it needs to run for a certain distance, and you accomplish that with a more focused beam. But still it's very capable in regular environments too. And as you could see, the light is pretty focused. So now I'll show you some outside footage and you'll see what's the benefit of this light compared to a regular floodlight. Here you see the area without lighting. There is actually a bit of lighting, but that makes it even harder for this flashlight. But as you can see, it has no problem reaching other buildings that are hundreds of yards away. And this is quite impressive. I hope you can see this in this recording, but I was pretty much stunned when I saw this. This is even more than 500 meters, the area I'm hitting there. And this is pretty close by, but it really makes it bright as day. As you could see, the beam is very defined and a bit narrow, but with this it enables the light to reach very, very far. Because some of these buildings are really 300-400 meters away. It's run by a Cree XHP35 high LED that's rated for a use of 50,000 hours. It has a hardened glass that's also anti-reflective. It is a aircraft grade aluminum that's HA3 anodized, so basically the best anodization you can get. From the ratings, it's fault proof from 1 meter, but usually you can drop it from way higher than that. And it's rated IP68. That means it can go underwater for up to 2 meters for a prolonged period of time. They don't specify it exactly. In the package you also have a holster which is adjustable. It's a very nicely made holster which you can put on your belt to carry this rather large flashlight, and it's perfect for a job where you might carry a flashlight with you, maybe like a security guard or some facility manager. You also have the manual, which comes very well written in many languages, including English and German. You get some O-rings and a lanyard. The lanyard you should really use because this is a rather large flashlight, and if it should fall out of your hand, it's great if it's secured by a lanyard. And finally, you have the micro USB cable to charge the batteries, as I showed you earlier. Since this is a rather large flashlight, let's check out the weight. And yes, I will weigh it including the batteries, because what good does a value do you if it's not with batteries? You're not gonna use it without them. So that's 366.7 grams, which is 12.93 ounces. So not a very light, wow, that was funny, but a very sturdy one. And for what it can do, which is illuminate an area far, far away, this is really a great light. It was given to me by Fenix for a review, but even if it weren't, I really couldn't find anything I could complain about. You also see the charge when you turn it on, so this is not only if you have the battery pack taken out. So as a conclusion, if you're outside and maybe you need a searchlight, then this is the better variation. And if you need a more floody light, then you should go with the Ultimate Edition, which looks the same and has the same handling. So we don't need to review that too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you will always be informed when there are new videos up. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye. show you. So I have to open it again. You can recharge the batteries right in here. Ah, fuck, it will start over.